everybody, and welcome to Carolina Diggers. My name is Richard, and today on this episode we are at a house I venture to many times. It's an older farmhouse, I think around 1930, somewhere around in there. I have found silver at this house, so I like to frequent it as many times as possible. Today we are using the AT Max and the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300. Hopefully both detectors will be comparable in objects that it can detect. We're going to be using the AT Max mainly, and then we'll go back if we find something with the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300 and see if it will connect with the object that the AT Max finds. So this will give you a fairly decent demonstration, I guess, on the capability of the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300 versus Garrett's AT Max. And with that being said, let's go ahead and see what we can do. Alright, today we're using the AT Max. Like I said, we're running in 0 mode, and we have iron discrimination at 13. And we are running the larger coil that comes standard with the AT Max. And we're also running the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300. And this, we're actually running not really all metal mode, but we do have the first 3 irons notched out. So basically it is kind of like what the Garrett AT Max is running. So hopefully we'll get similar or like results. I may have to back it off one. I think that might be closer to what's actually out there. You see that little ant walking on the screen? Isn't that weird? I don't know where that thing came from. And also, we are running the 10-inch concentric coil, which basically is the same kind of size as the one running on the AT Max. Alright, I'd like to take a moment before I get started and mention, if you're new to metal detecting and you happen to have an AT Max or any metal detector in that area, the center of the pinpoint area is this hole right here, right in front of where the little I don't know if they're called cam screws or whatever, but the little plastic screws that connect the metal detector to the shaft. This first spot right here, that is where you are centering your pinpoint at on your metal detector. So if it tells you where it's at and the lines go full, all that good stuff, maxed out, and any direction that you go, that is where your intended target is located. And I'll also show you on the Bounty Hunter as well, but that coil is a little different, and the area that it is pinpointing at is a little larger. So let's show you. Just like the AT Max, the pinpoint area, like I said, is larger on the Bounty Hunter. So you're going to have a little area that you're going to have to guess, but it's going to be basically in the same spot, literally right in front of the little area where the little plastic screws connect the coil to the shaft. So where this shows a fairly large hole, it's basically going to be right there in the center, right there, same as the AT Max, right there. So let's get a hunting, see what we can find. Man, I keep forgetting how I don't want to say trashy, but I keep forgetting just about how trashy this yard has become over the years. take a look. I'm not even gonna bother getting the bounty hunter because I know I can find this. It was on like about 1 inch under the ground. Let's take a look. Wow. All right. Looked in that hole. It wasn't there. And it turns out there's a root right here. So I dug this hole, see if I can get around it. And you probably already see it in the viewer. It turns out to be under the root, a old-timey clothespin holder, or old-timey clothespin. But up underneath the root, about 2 inches down, that little metal spring right there is what was going off. The little metal spring right there. Anyway, on to the next one. All right, this target is actually showing up in the 80s. Let me swing over it with the AT Max and let you see it, and then we'll go get the bounty hunter and see if it gets similar readings. We'll be right back. All right, hopefully you guys can see this, and hopefully I can find it again. If not, yeah, right there. Wait, no, there was 3. Man, it rang in perfectly, but right there, showing up in the 78, 81, 75, around in that range right there. It's got a good sound to it. Let me go get the bounty hunter and see what we've got. All right, I see what we could do with the bounty hunter. Turn her on. And we're going to do the discrimination for the 3. Look at there. It's ground balanced all the way on the preset. Make sure you see it. And I don't hear nothing on the bounty hunter, which possibly could mean, there you go. Showing in 35. I don't know if you can see that. About 45, 34 around in there. And that's pull tab. Anything else? It says it's not there. But the good old AT Max is finding stuff. Watch it be like something crappy. It stays pretty much solid on it. Alright. Really weird. Dig that thing and see what we got. All right, let me show you something neat with the Garrett Carrot, the Z-Link one that comes with the AT Max. You may not know this when you're using your pen pointer. However, you may know. I don't know. But let me give you a gander at what you may or may not know on how to pinpoint or where to pinpoint on your pen pointer. Let's take a look. All right, let me show you the difference between the two when you're going to pinpoint a hole. The hole is actually right here. When you go to pinpoint it, I'm actually using a black pin pointer, one of the originals, just to give you a demonstration. Turn it on. It finds it. Says it's in there. You got the hole in there. Right in the hole. And it says it's right there. But what it's doing is it's actually reading the side right here. the part that you want to pinpoint is that right there. It actually comes out more in the tip. So if you take it and you run it up, it'll show you where it is. It's actually right there, but it doesn't have enough strength to reach it. So, but if I get, excuse the Garrett carrot, it's getting a little excited. So if I take the Garrett carrot, the Z-link, so you can see the Z-link, and I put it in the same hole, it does the same thing. But if you take it and move it up, it disappears. But if you slide it, that's where it is, right there. That point, right there. That right there. So you can hear it. Da, 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 da. There. There you go. That's where your intended target is, in that spot. All right, just in case you didn't know and you always wondered or scared to ask, now you saw it. It comes out the tip. It actually goes 360 degrees, but the majority of it comes out the tip. That's why it says pinpointer. Anyway, let's see what we got. Here comes a car. Well, wait. There she goes. I don't know who it is, but it's a lady. Anyway, you saw the pinpoint feature. You saw how to use a pinpointer. You saw how to find your target using the pinpointer. Now, let's show you what we found when we used the pinpointer the way it should be used. Said hole right there. All I did was take that little heel right here and I just scooped it out. And when I did, what did I find? A bitty. One of the older ones. How about that? All right. That's how it's done, boys and girls. Easy money. Find intent target. See if it's there. Pinpoint it. Bam. You got it. Oh my hands are shaking just a tad, just a tad. This intended target was about, said 4 inches down. Now I do know that this area where I'm at used to get plowed a lot when the people that used to live here would plow in the summer. They would, or in the spring, they'd plow up all the grass, and then they would replant seeds and whatnot. And yeah, let me show you what I found. I think I found something good, real good. Anyway, I got ants crawling on me. I'll be right back. Let me show you. All right, dug that hole. That hole is about, I don't know, actually it still says there's something in there. And it very well could be with what I just found in there. I might go ahead and dig again just to see, but let me show you what I found. I found a gold pendant with the emeralds on it. A gold pendant. Gold. I can't find a mark on it, but that looks like gold to me, and that looks like emeralds to me. And it's heavy. It's really heavy. And I don't know what it was doing in there, or how it got in there, or why it was in there. Anybody know? Leave a comment in the comments below of this video when it comes out, because yeah, let me look in this hole, because it says there's something else in here. It might be the chain for all I know. I'll be right back. All right, and like what everybody tells you, make sure you go over your hole one more time, just to make sure there's nothing else in it, and nothing else is ringing out. So the hole is green, the trap is clean, or what was it? The light is green, the trap is clean. Off of Ghostbusters. Man, what's the odds of finding a gold pendant with emeralds in this backyard? That is remarkable. I don't know if I can do better than that. Well, I'll see what else we can find. I definitely didn't think I was going to find that. All right, got another loud truck. There's a lot of loud trucks here. Anyway, found another intended target. It showed up in the, oh no, hell, let me just show you. Excuse my French. And then I know what it is. I've already dug the hole, but let me swing over it and show you what it is on the AT Max, and then we'll swing over it with the bounty hunter and see what it shows it up as. I'm guessing like a 37 or a 39, but who knows on the bounty hunter. But let's go ahead and take a look. All right, shows up and get you in sight. It shows up 58, 64, right around in there. 58, 61, 55, 62, 58. So around 57, 58, as high as 60. All right. Now, let me grab, I'm gonna put this over here by the tree. Hold on, I got too many metal detectors and walking around everywhere. And all right, now we're gonna come back. Got the bounty hunter. All right, gonna turn her on. All right, we're gonna set her up for the 3 notches. If you can see it, yeah, see 3 notches. All right. Yeah, 36, 39. So yeah, around 36, 39, right, 39, 40, right in there. It says pull tab or a nickel. And what this target is a beaver tail. So there you go. Bounty hunter was right on the money for a pull tab. Kind of cool. Alrighty. On to the next. All right. After finding that gold pendant, man, I'm speechless. Everybody that I could ask to see if they remembered a pendant like that is long gone. There's only one person left, and she said that she does not remember ever seeing a piece of jewelry that looks like that. So I don't have a clue where this gold pendant came from at all. I mean, at all. But anyway, I moved over about, I'm trying to get a spot here. I'm on my knees like an umpire right now, or on my feet like an umpire. I can't talk. I'm telling you, that caught me off guard. I was not looking for something like that. Anyway, what I ended up doing was going maybe 6 inches over, swung the AT Max over a spot. It rang sweet and pretty and true. 50 usually for me on the AT Max is going to be some kind of rusty old piece of crap, but it's not really big, but not really small. And that's what it was. Let me show you. All right, this was probably, it said 4 inches down, but that looks a little deeper than 4 inches. That looks like more like 6. But I could have been swishing it around because it took me a little bit to find. That hole, in case you're wondering, is only the size of my fist. Now, I've had some people say, damn, you dig some big holes. But that's the size of my fist, just so you know. I need to use that as reference from now on. But anyway, this old rusty bolt, it was just probably standing on its edge somehow and throwing off a 50. But that's all it was. But anyway, can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. I cannot not believe it. But I'm still dumbfounded on the piece of jewelry I just found. But all right, on to the next one. Man.
Alright, boys and girls, I want you to take a look at this and see what we found. It's registering as a 19, and 19, as you know, is in the iron range, which could possibly be gold, but I don't think so. So I'm going to swing over it, let you hear the signal, and then I'm going to hit iron audio and then let you hear the signal. That way you can tell the difference of what iron audio does when you press the button. Just 1 second. I'm over here talking to a friend of mine. He's my son. He's right there, and I see something fall out of the tree, and I thought it was a big stick, and I said, dang, that thing almost hit you. And I turned around and looked, and guess what I saw fall out of the tree? It literally fell, boom, and it fell. And I said, dang. So I came over here and I looked, and look what fell. You see him wiggle his tail? You hear him wiggle his tail right there? Hang on, watch it, he gonna watch me. You see his tail? Anybody ever sees that on a black snake? That's what black snakes do. They're not poisonous. And what they do is they'll wiggle their tail right here to make you think that they're a rattlesnake. But they're not a rattlesnake. They are a black snake. And he was up in the tree slithering around and fell. Kinda cool. I'm finding all kinds of stuff out here today. But who would have thought up in the tree? I'm not gonna look up because he's gonna take off here in a second. Anyway, on to the next one. Hopefully it's not a snake. We'll let him go back up. Usually when there are black snakes, there are copperheads. And you don't want to kill a black snake because a black snake will eat a copperhead. So, have fun. Go back up there. Alrighty, there he goes. Hey everybody, we're back. You don't know it because I'm wearing the same hat and the same shirt. Give it a little more continuity when I transition into this day. A few things happened after the snake fiasco. It rained, so we called it quits and went back. And then we actually, how should I say it? We actually, found 2 more snake skins. That's the best way to put it. One was really big and one was a little smaller, but neither one was the size of the snake that fell out of the tree. So we came back after it dried a little and we mowed this area for the lady that lives here. It took 6.5 hours with a push mower, and we got every last little spot we could hit with the mower, that we didn't start getting scared of mowing because of wearing sandals and shorts. So, which was a lot, to tell you the truth. We mowed a lot, but it's not an episode on mowing. This is an episode on finding. We're back again with the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300, and we are also here with the 18 Max, just like before. We're still going to show you some of the things, the differences between the two, whether or not it'll pick up, that kind of stuff. One thing that I did forget to do was lay out coins, and show you the difference in the ratings for each said coin. Not sure which ones I have today. I think all I have right now is a penny dime quarter, and I've got a pull tab from the other day. I made sure I put that in another spot so I could use it for later, which is now. And with that being said, let me go ahead and stage that area up to test on, and we will see what the target ID will be for each detector. Now, I do know that the guys that have done this for eons and has had the AT Max, and really doesn't benefit from this whatsoever, but mainly this is for the guys that are looking to purchase a Bounty Hunter 3300. I just want you to see the difference in target ID. Target ID is key. Also is tone ID, but that's a whole nother thing. Let me get things set up and we'll see what we can do. All right, we have a 1960s penny, a newer penny, a nickel, a dime, and a quarter, all modern. All right, and first off, we're going to test the AT Max. We're actually going to put it in, it's actually in custom, I'm not sure why. We'll take iron audio out, drop it down to 0. We're going to set the iron discriminating up to about, I don't know, about 17. We actually need to ground balance it, this little booger, which is hold the button down and pump it until it. Alright, there you go. Now, we're going to walk over here. We're going to do the penny. Shows up as a flat 81. Now this is above ground. Bouncing around a little bit. That's the penny. 1960. Newer 2020 penny. Showing up in the 76 range. 77. Alright, now the nickel. Showing up 57, 60, around that range. It's bouncing around, but it's there. Around the 57, 58, 60, 61 range. Alright, now the dime. Showing up as an 81 as well, just like the regular clad penny from 1960. Now the quarter. Showing up as a 87. Alright. There you go. Now you see the difference, or you see the difference in each coin for the AT Max. Alright, and we're back again, like I said, with the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300. I'm going to set it up with all 3 irons rejected, and we're going to go over the same coins. Now the 1960s penny. It's relatively high in the 83, 84, 80, 78, so it's right there's 90, 88, 90. Okay, so I don't know, around in the 80s, 90s. Alright, the newer, so I can get it in there so you can see it, the newer penny, 60, 70 range. Alright, the nickel, which for whatever reason doesn't pick up. That's really creepy. No, there it goes. No, I don't know why. The nickel does not pick up. It is not there. That's really odd. Oh, there it goes. It just didn't like that angle. That's in the what? 22, 23 range? Might be because I've got the iron knocked out. Maybe that's the reason why that's so low. I don't know. And that's showing up in the what? Can't see it. Looks like 84, 70 range. A lot of blur in there. Alright, now the quarter. See how high that quarter hits? In the hundreds. That's the thing with the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300. That booger hits high. If anything is in the 100 and like the 120 range, it's going to be a quarter all day long. Isn't that weird? Huh. Alright, and with that being said, it looks as though that the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300 with the 3 irons rejected may hinder you getting some nickels. Whether or not you want clad nickels or not may not affect you, but if you're new and you want to get everything, it looks like if you reject all 3, you may be missing out on nickels on the Discovery 3300. It wouldn't let me hit it until I changed the angles, which, I mean, you do anyway. If you're in this hobby for a while, you hit a target for one way, see how it sounds, and you turn and you swing again just to see if it gives you the same signal or if it gives a totally different signal. So with it turned, nickel is like in the 30 range for the Discovery 3300. I'm guessing since it's probably bounces between the 28 and the 33 range. With that being said, because it knocked out the 20s, that's probably why it did not detect when I initially ran the coil over the nickel. But it would ring off on the 18 max because I had it set in the 17s for iron discrimination. I should have popped it up to about, I don't know, the edge of the 30s, just like the other one, and it may have not have rang out. But the frequency is different between the AT Max and the Discovery 3300 though. I originally thought it was the same frequency as the Fisher F4, but it looks like Bounty Hunter tweaked it a little and changed some things on it. And instead of running 5.9, it is running at like 6.5 or something like that. So it's tweaked just a little. I guess how I hear some people say it's running a little hotter than what it would normally. So that might be the reason. Anyway, let's get this AT Max. Let's get the show on the road, and we will start swinging again and see what we can find. If we find anything good, like we found the last time, that gold brooch, which was a gold brooch. I can't show you the pendant. The people that own the property, they would rather keep it. Yeah. Anyway, see you in a few. All right, guys, where we're at now, a little out of breath. We're near the barn. Used to be a trash bin here years and years and years ago. I used to burn trash here. It's crumbled away and turned to rust dust. I'm going to take the AT Max and run over it, let you hear all this iron that's in the ground on the way up to the barn. And I'm actually going to go grab the Bounty Hunter right after I record this and see if it knocks out all this iron, because I have the iron on this AT Max set at 30, the iron discrimination, which is exactly should be for the Bounty Hunter with all 3 iron audios rejected. So let's let you see what the AT Max does. We'll be right back. All right, now I'll go ahead and show you. So it's set on 30 for iron discrimination. I got the sensitivity about halfway down, and of course that's full. So that was just twisting the thing, but I'll let you hear it. That's a lot of iron when I get to it. You hear it? That's a lot of iron right here. Getting close to this spot right here. That's a neat sound. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of iron in this ground. And I got to also say there was a lot of aluminum cans, a lot of wire and stuff just all over here. I dug right here, and it's just it's horrible what's in the ground. It's nothing good, but yeah, you get the idea of this. This would have been where they burnt the trash.
back in the day. I mean, you hear some stuff that make you go, hey, what's that? But it's mainly probably like 49 and 50, which are pull tabs. And I've dug a couple over here, and that's what they were. So, but you can hear all the iron, especially in this area. So let's get the bounty hunter, see what it does.
All right, we've got the bounty hunter. We haven't tried it yet, so I don't know what this is gonna sound like in the same spot. We're gonna start pretty much where we started off with the AT Max. Like I said, iron discrimination is set at 30 on the AT Max. So it should be in the same position as the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300 when we start it up. Now we're gonna have to set it up because it doesn't save settings, but it's just one button. Beep, got it set. Anyway, let's check it out and see how it does in this area.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna turn the baby on. All right, push one button, which is the disc button. Notches out all 3 irons. So it's still in the same spot in the 30s. And I'll go ahead and show you. I have the preset set for ground balance. So I don't have to do the ground balancing on the Bounty Hunter Discovery. Now, let's go ahead and take a look and see how this baby does in this area. Hopefully, it'll do a little better. You know what? I don't hear squat except for that. You see that? Whereas the AT Max was like Pac-Man of the metal detectors. Baka 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 baka. This Bounty Hunter Discovery is just eating all that chatter, all of it. I mean, I'm going over the heel, same heel, nothing. Wow, little impressed. Little impressed. We'll go back over it. One little beep. One little beep. I'm a little impressed with the Bounty Hunter now. With the iron discriminated. What in the world? Tell me that is not crazy. That is crazy talk, guys. Crazy. Silence. No chatter. Bounty Hunter Discovery. Wow. Now, that hit pretty high. Now, I hit a 119 for a split second. We know 119, 120s are quarters, a 112 is a 105. We may have to come back and hit that spot. But let me grab the AT Max one more time so you know I'm not messing with you. Just remember this spot, this little spot right here. Looks like a little plus thing with the shadow, a little plus. And you see, nothing, nothing, one little beep. And that's because I went up with the coil. Nothing. Wow. All right, we're gonna walk over here. We'll turn this off. All right. Set it on the tree. We got the AT Max set up already. Listen, already chattering. Still the same, 30. Look at that. We hadn't even got to that spot yet. Pac-Man all over the place. That is stupid. Why would Garrett release something that can't even crunch out iron? That is crazy. Wow. I may have to invest in a double D coil on that Bounty Hunter. So that shows up as a, where was it? All over, junk. It's going from 10 inches to 5 inches to 3 inches to 2 inches, junk. But listen to that, Pac-Man from the Atari 2600 right here. Bonk, 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 bonk. That game was bad on the 2600. I think they used that same software
That's a pull tab. That's 48, 49. That's crazy. Oh, let me go back to that cross thing again. Right there. That cross. It's all over the place. Iron. And it's discriminated. Right there, 30, 30, 30. It's discriminated. It's still popping off. Let's go back one more time, just to make sure it's not a fluke. We'll come back over. We'll get real close to where we're at. We'll turn it back on. Doo, 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 doo. Hit that one button. Boop. All three are out. We'll go back over. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me if that is not. That's crazy, guys. One beat. That's only because the way I'm swinging, because this is, you can't tell, it looks flat, but this is actually a heel. And when I'm swinging over certain spots, it's dipping down at an angle. Check that out. I mean, that's crazy. Absolutely, absolutely crazy. That's the difference between Pac-Man and not Pac-Man. Wow. Hey, get me a... Oh, that's an 80. Check that out. Guys, we might dig that. Wow. Hang on. Did I get it? Alright. Oh, pinpoint it. Oh. There it is, right there. Right there. Right there. We're going to dig and see what this is. Be right back, guys. Alright, the one good sound that the bounty hunter locked on and said, hey, check this out. 81, 82. Nail. Big ass nail. Anyway. Here, I'll show you. Pull it around so you can see it. So, yeah. And we're gonna swing over it, make sure that it was not the nail and it's just being masked, but let's go check and make sure. All right, guys, just to show you what the bounty hunter is rejecting in this dirt. I don't know if you can see it there or not, but all that brown spot in there, that is rust. Rust, rust, rust. And that's what the AT Max is saying is in the ground, which you see people in other videos and they're like, iron, if you're iron, then you know there was at one time a site. Well, I know at one time there was a trash pit here. So there's all the remnants of either the trash pit or the stuff that was burnt in the bottom of the trash pit when the trash pit went bye-bye, or the trash barrel. Anyway, all that brown stuff in there is iron. And you can tell the difference between dirt brown and rust brown. So that shows you a little bit of what's going on in this ground and the ability of the bounty hunter to get rid of it instead of doing what it's doing with the AT Max. Crazy. All right, that 91 to 101, 102, which I was hoping was going to be close to a quarter range, which isn't, but you know, I was reaching for that quarter. I want a quarter with this bounty hunter bad. Anyway, let's go over to the spot. Had to dig it a little big. Like I said, there's a lot of iron here to find it. But what I did find was, well, let me show you. It's just easier to show you. All right. Yep, the hole is kind of big, about the size of my hand. So I had to dig it a little bit because there was a lot of dirt. What it ended up being was a brass plate for a door. So
Probably pretty old. 40s or 50s, somewhere around in there. Still got a little bit of color to it. Still kind of cool. Wasn't expecting to find I don't know if that's a door, called a door plate or what, but kind of neat. Right here at the edge of the opening to the barn. Alrighty. Fill in this hole and go to the next. Let's check this out and see what we got. 45, 46. Staying on the nickel range. Might be something good. Could be junk. What do you think? Let's check it out. Alright. Just a piece of aluminum. That's it. Little crushed up can. Looks like maybe a, I don't know, mellow yellow or something. It's a yellow drink can. Alrighty. Sounded good though. 45. Piece of crap. Anyway, on to the next one. Hopefully it's not a piece of crap. What do you think? Think it'll be something good? Alright, we're gonna come back to it. We're gonna mark it. I know where it is. Just showing it. We'll come back. Make sure you ground balance from time to time. 87, looking good. 88, there you go. Hopefully, we'll do better. Don't forget the ground balance. Always ground balance. Here's the iron audio. It's in there. Got that grunt. Turn the iron audio off. Iron. Kind of neat. We're going to go back to the spot again where it was saying 75. Now that we ground balance, we're going to see if it's sounding off. There. Here, let's hit iron audio and see. Uh-oh. That might be something good. Maybe a penny. Let's check it out. See what we got. All right. We hit a spot here that one that showed up at 75. We did a ground balance again just to make sure. Held over again, 75, 77. Did iron audio, didn't go grunt, grunt, grunt. Very, very nice, sounded great. Decided to dig it. And guess what we found? I like it, I like it. I haven't found one of these in a very long time. Let's check it out. Yeah. All right, in the hole, you can see it, I saw it. Cleaned it off already, got in there so you can see it. I can't get it clean enough to look at it, but it's a lovely, lovely wheat scent. That's right. And when I looked at it, it looked like it was hitting in the 40s, like 1940-ish. So there you go. Alrighty. That's what we like to see. It's a pull tab, but it's glued to a nickel. Want to try it? I don't know. We left it alone. We'll come back to it. We know where it is. Huh. Same thing. What do you think? Well, we know what that's set to. We're going to keep going. Oop. We'll go back later and hit those two spots and see what could possibly be there. We'll head away back and try to avoid that Japanese hornet. There's 80. It was 80. Now what happened to it? Oh well. Alright, we found another spot. We actually already dug it. It was showing up in a 78, 79 range. We might go over where that one spot was that was hitting in the 70 range just to check it out. Let me sweep this spot with the AT Max, let you see it. And like I said, it in the ground it was showing 78, 79. Pretty solid. Be right back. All right. $75, $76, $77. Same as that one coin just a minute ago. Wouldn't you think? Wouldn't you say? 75, 76. All right. Let's knock the dust off real quick. Like I said, I've already dusted it and seen it, but it's actually right in here. It'll take me a second to find it. There it is. It is another penny. So I can get it in the light for you. Another penny. Another wheat penny. So that is wheat penny number 2, and I can't make out what it is quite yet, but all right. Second wheat penny of the day. Yep, she's happy. She's celebrating with me with the finding of the second wheat penny. That's right. All right. All right, boys and girls. I think we just might have found wheat penny number 3. Just maybe 10 feet from where we found the second one. Let me flip you around, sweep this spot, and let you see it where it's saying 75, 76. We'll be right back. All right, this little spot right here, if I can find it again. Look at that. 75, 74, 76, 77. I think we done found wheat penny number 3. Let's check it out and see what we found.
right, such sadness, such sadness. We didn't find wheat penny number 3. It turns out to be a piece of, I'm guessing, phone line or cable line or some kind of line. There's a telephone pole right here. I'll show you here in just a second. Let me flip you around. All right, we flipped you around, and right there is a big old mess of cable line and power line and transformer up there. And right there is the hole I chipped out to see if the penny would pop out. And the wheat penny that was showing 75, 76, 77. And unfortunately, that popped out. Well, this looks like something that hooks into the cable box up on the pole. Anyway, what a disappointment. It sounded just like a wheat penny. I thought we done found another one. All right, on to the next good target, hopefully. All right, after digging the hole, not much further from where we found that little silver, whatever that was, next to the telephone pole, we're maybe 3 feet from that spot, maybe 2. Found another target. Turns out to be, sounded really good. It was actually hitting that same number, 75, 76. Fairly good size hole. I had to hunt this down, and turns out to be a big piece of copper that was cut off from the pole. So we found a piece of wire that came off the telephone pole, and while we were digging, this pops out. United States Postal Carrier, Ginger Jones. We found your tag in this hole right here, which is really weird. We're gonna put you in the mailbox, and hopefully the mail person will find this and say, hey, this person either works for us or doesn't work for us. Anyway, kind of cool. Here's a picture. On to the next one. All right, kind of cool. I've seen everything here. Earlier I saw 2 buzzards, but I couldn't get close enough to get a video of them. They were on top of the barn. Seen snakes, trains, buzzards. I don't know what else we're gonna see while we're at this house. But anyway, let's go back to this spot I just found. It's ringing up in the 85s on the AT Max, and 85s, the 89s, and in that little area, they are pretty much quarters. I can almost tell you it's gonna be a quarter, cause I mean it's right on it. Anyway, let me flip you around. All right, here we are. So I can find it again because I had to run. Get a video of the. Train. Set it down, and I kind of lost it. Let me move my shovel. I'm not 100% sure where it was now, but it was solid wherever it was. Right there. Right there. Pooh. Trying to get the train. I lost the signal. How about that? Trying to give you guys oh, wait a minute. Right there, 86. Locked and loaded. Go ahead and turn it. It'll give me another reading. 87, 87, 85. Yeah, see? To me, that's a quarter. I dig that. Yeah, let's see what it is. We'll be right back. Alright, let's see if we can pinpoint it. We're going to try to do this live without digging it up or pulling it out like I normally do. Ground it to the ground. It's in the clump. I think there's something else in there too. Alright, let's see what's in here. If anything. Anything in there? Anything? Ah, looky, look. Oh, it's green. What the heck? It's got a green patina to it. What in the world? Is that a quarter? What is that? Is that a quarter? That's really weird. I don't know what that is. Hang on. No, that's a quarter. I don't know why it's green and brown. Yeah, that's a quarter. Weird. I've never seen one turn green before and brown. That's really creepy. Alright. That's a new one on me. On to the next one. Oh yeah, see? You can see it right there. That's a new quarter. But it's green. Weird. Alright, let me sweep this hole and see if there's anything else in there because the pinpointer's saying yes. I'll be right back. Oh, them horses, guys. I just saw a 95. I'm gonna see it now. Where is it? Yes. I'll play false reading. Wait a minute. Another 75? Where were you, baby cakes? Where were you? Oh, tell me. I don't know what you are right there. You might hit the iron audio. Here, iron audio. There's nothing but iron in there. Hear that? That's what iron audio is for, to figure out whether or not you got good stuff or trash. I got trash. Hear it? Beeps. Hey, that might be something good. I don't know. We're gonna keep going. There's some aluminum above the ground. We can see it. A little trashy in this area. We hadn't hit it yet, but we figured we would. Well, we did hit it because we found that weird green patina new quarter. But a little further down. Wait a minute. Huh. They might dig that. Let's see what it is. Let's hit iron audio. Oh, I see what it is. Do you see it? Actually, I see it. It is not a quarter or a dime or a nickel or a penny. It is, let's see if we can sneak up on it. It is a John Deere tractor. Right there. We found it. Oh, it's a keychain. Holy crap. It's a John Deere. We'll get it in the light. It's a John Deere keychain. Do we have it in there? There it is. Whoa. How about that? I never found one of those before on the surface. Anyway, that's kind of snazzy. Dang. All right. That's okay. Wait, here's something else. What's that? Oh, there's a bale. That might have been a target too. Got a metal bale and a John Deere tractor surface find keychain.
Wow. All right, on to the next one.
All right, let me show you. I haven't been using gloves. Normally I do, but today I haven't. The dirt's been really loose. Let me show you this target. It was showing up as a 68. I've already dug it out, and it's a piece of aluminum. But let me show you what you need to look out for when you're digging holes, especially if you're new, even if you're experienced. A nice looking a nice looking intended target could end up being a bad day for you. Not meaning you're gonna die or anything, but I don't know, you might get some kind of weird tetanus infection or something. But anyway, let's take a look, see what we found. All right, dug the hole, popped it out, and this piece of aluminum showed up as 68, 69, pretty solid. I was gonna dig it because it didn't go nowhere. And it's a not really a piece of aluminum, it's a twist tab for a drink or something, or a bottle cap. I think it's a bottle cap. But anyway, this is what I found. This is what I'm talking about. You have to be careful with your holes when you're digging. I don't know if you see that or not, but that's a big piece of broken glass. If I would have grabbed that and yanked up, it would have slit my fingers wide open. So be careful when you're digging your holes. Wear some kind of protection. My stupid butt didn't on this hole, and it could have costed me my fingertips. But anyway, just thought I'd give you words of advice, and when you're out here treasure hunting. That little brick area right there, right up there. Used to be a dog lot right here. So I know there's gonna be a lot of rusty chains and stuff in this spot. Let me hit iron audio and see if what it does in this spot. See all those little beeps and stuff. I push iron audio. Hear it? Listen to all that iron. That's what happens when you use iron audio. It will let you know that there's a lot of iron in this area. Pac-Man, baby, Pac-Man. So, yeah. That's a 66, 67. That'll be a twist top again, like it was before. It's doing the same thing. Now, that's a twist top, like a beer bottle or something. I'm not sure what that is. That might be a penny. We might come back where that stick is and see. But anyway, take it off of iron audio. $65.71. Make sure it's not any kind of surface. Got iron audio. Let's see. Any iron audio around? No. Huh. We might have to come back and get that. Hang on, I'll make a hole. Got a little spot right there so I know it's there. Alright. Back to Ironville. Gonna be Pac-Man. Pac-Man, Pac-Man. Listen to all that iron. That's just crazy. Back in the day, stuff was just thrown back here. And I remember coming back here when I was little. There's a pipe right here. That's what the big thing is going off. And you find radios, old radios, and it would still work. I took one home, and so it, man, stupid. Look at all that. All right. Okie dokie, now that's enough to drive you absolutely batty. All right, well, see what we can find in them spots. I'll be right back. All right, we haven't found a coin in a while, and we're back underneath the trees in the backyard, And we actually found a coin. I think it's probably a newer Lincoln, showing up around 81, 83, and gnats. I'm getting them on my camera. Anyway, let me swing over it, show you the signal, dig it up, and it's probably going to be a, like I said, it's probably going to be a penny. But money's money, baby. I don't care what it is. I get it all if I can find it. Let's take a look. All right, let's swing over it. There you go. In position. Yeah, right there. 80, 81, 77. We're gonna change the angle. Yeah, I dig that all day. That's probably gonna be a penny. All right, let's take a look. See what we found. Be right back. All right, I can just barely see it. Pop the plug. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. I can see it. It's underneath that root right there. It's right there, I think. Let's see. Watch it not be. That'd be embarrassing. Yep, there it is. It's a regular penny. Turning a little green. Can't get a date off of it. It's on the front. But anyway, I'll take it. Money's money, baby. Money is money. I don't care what you say. Yep. On to the next one. All right, we switched over to the Bounty Hunter. Got a little tired of using the AT Max for a while, and we decided to just keep on trucking and see what we can find with the Bounty Hunter. We actually found a target showing up as 118 and 120, and that on the Bounty Hunter is a quarter. So we're hoping we found a quarter. Anyway, let me get that Bounty Hunter and swing over this thing and let y'all see it. Be right back. All right, intended target is right here. This is 110, 128, 115, 106. And it's where that piece of grass is that I'm swinging. So when I pinpoint it, let's see, when I pinpoint that thing, there. Yeah, right there. So we're gonna dig it, see what we found. Hopefully, right there, we're gonna find something with the Bounty Hunter. Be right back. Mama mia, am I digging a hole? I got rid of one root that was in the way, and I got another root here. It's a big root. And if you notice, let me grab the pinpointer and turn it on. All right, you notice it's underneath the root. So it's there somewhere. If I go right there, it says right there, underneath that root, baby. So let's see if I can turn this thing off. See if I can dig it. I won't take a stick because I don't, like I said, I don't have gloves on. Last time I dug a hole, it had a piece of glass in it. If I see anybody? No? Anything in there? All right, we'll push through the root. That piece of root's getting on my nerves. Don't put him over there. All right, let's see what we got. We're gonna dig it out. Oh, I see it. You see it? Pulled up that big old chunk. Right, I don't know if y'all can see it. Hang on, let me see if I can get the light off the pinpointer. Can you see it with the light? No, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Anyway, it's right there. It's a 1999, 93, 98. Can you see it? 1998 quarter. Under a root of all things. Tight. All right.
Well, 118, 120, 117, quarter. Bounty Hunter Discovery, 3,300. Kind of cool. I like my quarters. I ain't gonna lie to you. On to the next one. All right, we found a spot here with the Bounty Hunter. Showing up as a 80, 82, something like that. It's pretty consistent. There's 125 per quarter. Pretty consistent. We're gonna dig it and see what we find. We'll be right back. Dude, I think I just found a coin spill. Well, I know I just found a coin spill because I moved the dirt with my hands and 2 coins fell out. And I could see a third in the hole. Let me flip you around and show you what we found so far. All right. We took this clod right here and we started crunching it. Well, that coin fell out and that coin fell out, and there's another coin right there. And there's another coin right there, and I don't know if there's any more. Is it still up? Oh damn, it's still, wait, it might be those. Oh, it might be the shovel. Hang on. I got sorry with that. I got the pin pointer in my hand. Oh, there's something. Oh, get out of there. You'll drive me crazy. There's more. Oh, a quarter. A quarter. Anything else? Oh my gosh. And a nickel. What the hell? Sorry guys. And it's still going on. Hang on. I'm going to pause this and do some more digging and see what else we find. Alright guys, it looks like it's 3 pennies, a nickel, and a quarter in that hole. Excuse me. Bug wet my throat. Anyway, kind of cool. Well, not the bug part. That was gross. All right, on to the next one. I can't believe that. Check out my out, baby. I love my coin. Again, side of the house, looking to see if we can find anything around the bushes, all that good stuff. There's a well house here, and they installed I want to say a sewer line around this same area, so it's going to be a little tricky to navigate. But we did find an 80, 81, which before was a clad penny, newer penny, probably 80s, 90s, around in there. But this time around, we found something different. Not a penny, but it is round. Let's take a look. All right, what we ended up finding was, dug a little hole. There's a lot of roots around here. Had to undig and all that stuff, but it's actually right in here. Pinpointer pointed it out. There it is. Looks like it's going to be a coin, but it's really one of those little tabs that goes in the fuse panel, and you pop it out and run the pipes up inside so you can get the wires in. But it looks like a coin nonetheless, and it sure did fool the AT Max, making it think it was a penny, but it wasn't nonetheless. Anyway, on to the next one. All right, this one turned out to be not what I was thinking either. It showed up really nice, 55, 56. Had a nice tone to it. I thought, I see what this is. Very repeatable, not a broken signal, strong. Let me show you what it is. Dug the hole, looks big, but it's not real big. It's on the size of my hand. I had to do one scoop, wasn't there, had to do second scoop, there it was. But it turns out to be a brass fitting for cable wire. I'm near the little cable box for the house, so that's to be expected. But damn, did it sound good. And, you know, those are brass, or they were back in the day. So anyway, you win some, you lose some. On to the next one.
Man, are we finding all kinds of stuff over at this house. Not just treasure, nature. Found a second train. Well, we didn't find a second train. Second train came by as soon as we got here, and that was kind of cool. So we got 2 recordings of a train. That's for my big boy Cason. He loves his trainers. So we have that there. But let me show you what we found. It's a big truck. Look at that thing. He's loud. He's real loud. He's real loud. Anyway, let me show you what we found on the ground, all curled up, snuggly, and protected. Be right back. All right, walking around, swinging, and then boom. Check that out. A millipede. Tell me that's not cool. That's all right. Good old millipede. Normally I'd poke him and make him run, but he's just laying there. He's snoozy. So we're gonna let him alone. Just let him stay. Anyway, see if we can find some more stuff. Bye, Mr. Millipede Caterpillar thing. Dang. Who would have believed it? This thing's under a, I don't know, 3-inch round root. Had to move around, dig. It looks like I'm digging, well, you know, looks like I'm digging one of those. Anyway, let me flip you around, show you what we found. Yeah, we on the board, baby. First time ever, well, no, lie. Second time I've found one of these, but the first time I found one that's United States. Anyway, let's show you what we got.
We was digging right here. We were just digging a bunch of roots, whole bunch of roots, bunch of roots, and it was down in here. So I said I can't get it because all these roots are right here, and this right here is a root. Well, I dug this hole and I dug up underneath it, so it actually comes out on this side. My fingers, as you can see, is right there. So I dug underneath it, scraped it out. So I had this big pile here. So I went back to check to make sure it wasn't underneath that root anymore. And when I started checking the dirt, out pops out a 1945 silver war nickel. How about that? Oh my goodness. But yeah, she's a little rusty, but you can see it in there, or I can whenever I looked at it. But it's a 1945, and that thing is nice and shiny like the day it died. No, day it fell. Anyway, I'm about to say day it died. Anyway, alrighty. Let's see what else we can find. On to the next one. This showed up as a 56, 55, around that range, in case you want to know. Anyway, gotta dig them all, even though you get disappointed on a whole bunch of them. On to the next one.
All right, I took a break. Actually, I wanted to clean off that silver. Silver. Anyway, find out what if the date was in fact 1945 and what mint mark was above the Monticello. That's what that building's called if you don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at it. Still got that yellow tinge on top, but the back of it is nice and silvery. Anyway, let's have a look, shall we?
All right. I got her on my leg right now. Let me get her over here so you can see her. And she is a 1945 silver. When you flip her over, bam, look at that. That is beautiful. And it is a P. I don't know if you can see it, but right there's a P. Mint mark right there on the top. Woohoo! Silver. Alrighty. Well, we've had a break. Let's get back to looking. There's gotta be more.
All right, before I get all excited and forget about doing it, I wanted to take the opportunity to get the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300. And let it go over the war nickel that we found with the AT Max and show you the difference in the two, because it is a huge difference. Huge difference. The war nickel, you can see it right there. So we're going to go over it with the AT Max and let you see what it shows up as. Yeah. 55 right in there. Really weird. We're getting weird signal with that. I don't know, hang on. Yeah. That's not good. Hang on. There. Now let's do it again. Really weird. It was showing up in the 45s or the 65. There, 60s, flat 60s, 64, 57. Alright, check this out. We'll come over here. I'm going to grab the bounty hunter now. We're going to go over it and show you the difference in the tone or in the target ID. But as you can see, we've got a 7, 8. That's a completely different signal, and it's solid, 7 or 8. So basically, with the bounty hunter, if you, well, hang on, let me spin you back around so you can see. So basically, what I'm reading from this is AT Max is hitting that thing in the 60s, whereas the bounty hunter Discovery 3300 is a little on the scary side, because if you notch out 3 iron tones or reject 3 iron tones, you're not gonna get that silver. I don't understand it, but you saw it. It stayed a solid 7 and an 8 on target ID, which is just really weird. But all right. Well, remember, 7s and 8s are silver for the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300. And if you get one, you'll know too. Silver, nickel, war nickel, 7, 8. Constant. Above ground. Anyway, on to the next one. Oh, was I fooled today. AT Max showing at 88, 89, pretty solid. I was thinking quarter. It's got to be a stinking quarter. So I pinpointed the thing, dug a hole. I dug a hole, but yeah, let's take a look. Hate these stupid things. All right, we dug, and we dug. Oh, my Z-Link still going off. All right, I don't know how this thing gets almost 8 inches down. Almost. I would say probably 7 inches down. And its deepest point. I got dirt. Threw dirt over here, couldn't find it. Threw dirt over here, couldn't find it. Threw dirt all the way over here. Finally found it. What was it, boys and girls? Really? 7 inches down? How in the dog poop does that get 7 inches down in the ground? Seriously. Man, what an utter disappointment. Oh well. Gotta take the good with the bad, I guess. And I like the good I found so far. A gold pendant, if you remember. Some, what is it? The good so far. A gold pendant with emeralds. 2 wheats and a silver war nickel out of a yard that I've couldn't believe I could find stuff like that. But yeah, oh yeah. Anyway, let's keep it looking. On to the next one. All right, guys, let's take a look at this. This is maybe, I don't know, 2-3 feet from where we found. No, probably a little further than that. Yeah, probably about 10 feet from where we found that pull tab, 7 inches in the ground. Really. Anyway, beside the tree, this thing's going off 75 to 81. 81 sometimes is a, what you call it, a penny, clad penny, and 75s in this area have been wheat pennies. So this might be either a wheat penny or a regular penny, but I don't know. The area that I'm standing on used to be a driveway, but it's grown over. It'd be a gravel driveway, so the potential of it being something is probably going to be pretty good, but we won't know until we, you know, dig it. Let's take a look.
All right, check this out. See, it's staying pretty good. 81, 82, 81, there's a 77. So it's staying pretty stout in that range. So I'm guessing probably a penny. I don't know. Let's take a look. I can get it so you can see it. Right there. No. Whatever that was. All right, hang on. What is that? 2 inches? 2 inches right there. All right. So we're gonna dig it. We're gonna use a stick because, like I said, I don't know what. Oh no! I bet you that's it right there. There's some kind. I bet you that was it. That's not good. Hang on. We'll put that over there. The other way. And that was our 8182. A crumbled up aluminum can. That's not good. Alright. That sucked ass. Oops. Anyway. On to the next one.
Alright. Not 100% sure what this is, but it's big. Might have been a tent stake or a table leg or maybe a stake for holding a dog or something. But anyway, let's take a look and see what it is.
Alright. In the hole, not very big, about the size of my fist. And what came out of it was a big honking piece of metal. I don't know what it is. It's big. It's rusty. And it's big and rusty. So, no clue. But it was something, and it was big. Oh well. Whatever it was, it's not in there anymore. On to the next one, guys.
Man, I was beginning to think I wasn't gonna find anything else. I done been around the house one more time and walked around the driveway, and I thought, I haven't really done the driveway yet. So I started walking the gravel driveway that we have here. And on the right hand side, I remember there used to be cars that used to park over here, right over where my shovel's at, in this little grassy area. And I thought, what's the odds? So I took a right, went to the grassy area where cars used to park, and a 78 popped up, solid. Only about, not even an inch in the ground. And dug it, get off me, fly. Dug it to see what it was, and guess what popped out of the hole?
All right, dug a little hole, and out came a lovely 1940 wheat. And it looks like it hasn't. No, it may not. This is a regular 1940. Kind of cool. I'll take it. That's my third wheat coming out of this yard. All right. On to the next one, baby.
All right. Not far from where we dug the wheat sit, which was right over there. We ventured maybe 3 feet, if that, and we found a lovely. Let's take a look. All right, pretty not far that far down. We found a lovely nickel. I don't know what it is, but it's changed color, so it's not silver. But I can't make out enough of it to tell you what it is, other than it's a really beat up nickel. So cool. We found a nickel. Alrighty. Kicking butt. On to the next. All right, it's been a little while since we found that nickel. Still in the same area though. Wandering around this little area, closer to that little garage that's behind me. But we did find another coin. It's nothing in the 40s or the 50s or 30s, but it's a coin nonetheless. Let's take a look and see what we found. That was a piece of aluminum. Had to dig that. That was a piece of aluminum. I dug a hole over here, and it was a small piece of aluminum. And actually, I think I see another piece. That's a leaf. And then I dug over here, and I found that, which is a really shiny steel 1994 penny. Cool. Well, like I said, we take everything. Your money, your mine. Alrighty. On to the next one. Easy money. Thought I found something good. It was showing up 78 to 81. Repeatable. Sounded nice. Sounded beautiful. Dug the hole. Guess what we found? Dug all this. I mean, this is all gravel. It's rough. It's real rough. The hole was fairly big, but the target was too. And turns out to be screw the cap. What kind, I don't know. It's like cheerwine or something. I don't know if you guys know what cheerwine is or if it's around in your area, but it's a Carolina drink. North Carolina, South Carolina drink that's slowly moving around to your different areas. But nonetheless, aluminum. Oh well. I realized while I was compiling this video and getting everything in order to upload, I haven't done an outro for this video. I really had a lot of fun these past few days at the house. I was not expecting to find nearly any of the stuff I found this go around. It really caught me off guard. Now, with all that being said, the one thing that I really enjoyed doing was putting the AT Max and the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300 through their paces, I guess you could say, showing you what the Bounty Hunter rings in at for target ID versus the AT Max. The one thing that really blew my mind was when you reject the 3 iron audios for the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300, it pretty much makes that detector silent from any kind of audio noises from iron. That was amazing. Now, I will tell you this, if you look into the later parts of this video, I actually raised the iron audio on the AT Max to 43 and 44, which was max
discrimination for iron audio. Um, I would still get detection in the 20s and the 10s and the 30s. And if it was me and had a metal detector and I notched out everything to 44, I shouldn't see anything popping up in the 20s and in the 10s. That is just crazy for uh, stuff to still show up or stuff to still tone out when you sweep. The one deal with the AT Max and the trash hill, that was crazy in itself. Um, I don't have any words for that. Literally, it sounded like Pac-Man from the Atari 2600 sounding off eating dots. And then when you put the Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300 over the same trash pile hill that has the same iron as the AT Max was just sweeping over, you would get a beep here and a boop there, and that was it. Um, wow. Uh, that is pretty remarkable, I guess would be the word. Um, because when you notched that booger out for iron, you pretty much didn't hear next to nothing when it came to iron. Now, uh, the thing that got me kind of concerned was nickels, because I didn't realize nickels were ringing up so low on the Bounty Hunter, especially that war nickel that we found towards the end. I mean, that was popping off as a 7 and an 8. So if you had that notched out, would that mean you wouldn't get silver? Because I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I mean, it was still popping off, but I did notch it down one instead of having all three on the Bounty Hunter. It was two, so it would still ring off. But I don't know. And it's something I need to look at later on in the things to come, I guess. But the Bounty Hunter, that's a pretty good metal detector for the money. I would use it. The one thing that I want to get now is I want to get a double decoil, whether it's the one from Bounty Hunter itself that looks like the one that comes on the F4, or if it's a nail or a core double decoil. Um, I don't think it really matters, but we'll find out. Also, I did a little bit of cleaning with a lot of the stuff I found for the few days. I'm not exactly sure what I did with some of the stuff. I was really scared I was going to leave that war nickel somewhere or it was going to fall out. I was checking like every 5 minutes to make sure it was still in my pocket, because that was just crazy. I mean, that root that it was under was at least the size of a beer can, at least. And I just blew my mind that it was under there. So, all right, let me hop up. We'll walk over to the counter and I'll let you see what we found. I got to ID some of the wheats. Well, the only three wheats I found, and I got the dates off of them. So I put them in order, and I flipped the war nickel over so you could see the mint mark, so you know it's silver. But looking at the thing just glows like, ah, so you know it's silver. But anyway, let's walk over to the counter and we'll take a look and see all the things we found. Well, most of them. All right, first thing that's on the left or on the right are the clads. We basically found $1 and a penny in clad. We did find the keychain, which was kind of cool. I wasn't expecting it to be a keychain. I thought it was just a little tiny little kid's tractor. So that was kind of cool in itself. finding a keychain John Deere tractor. And now on the right, we have a silver nickel, 1945p, and 3 wheats, a 1940, a 1940, and a 1944. That last one, 44, was really hard to see. And the really crazy thing is this one looks really, really good on one side, and it is completely just toast on the other. You can actually feel where the fertilizer was eating the back part of that wheat penny off. So you could tell it was laying face down because it looks remarkably well. Lucky me. And of course, we did find the gold pendant. Now, I stopped cleaning the gold pendant because while I was cleaning it, it looks kind of a little dingy right now. But that emerald, while I was scraping, fell out. And I about had a heart attack. So I stopped, I scrambled around looking for the emerald, hoping that it didn't fall in somewhere that I never would find it again. And I stuck it there, but it'll just basically just come out. But I don't want to mess with it. But yeah, that's kind of cool. So basically, all in all, that's what we found for 3 days, which I happen to think was a pretty good day, or days. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. I do know it's extremely long, but I couldn't figure out a way how to break it up without having one video extremely boring. So I just decided to stick them all together. Like and subscribe, please. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, this was basically a vacation for me, and I have had a lot of fun for the past 3 days detecting this house. And I would do it again and again and again. Phenomenal. Well, you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Watch out for the coronavirus. Remember, 6 foot distance. Wear your masks when needed. And above all else, have fun metal detecting. Hope you guys have a great night, because it's nighttime for me. Later.